Yo, what's up guys, REAPOFF here, and welcome back to another Skork video. The truth is guys, I have not made a Skork video in a very long time. And the reason for that is simply, I've had a very hard time finding time for Skork. It is a project I'm very passionate about. However, the point I'm at right now, where I'm just trying to get functionality done as soon as possible. I don't have to. But I really want to get line parsing into Skork, and that process takes a lot of time to figure out a good way to do that and a correct way to do that. I really don't want to design something super inefficient, but it takes a long time and then have to rebuild the code later. It just takes too much time. So really what I have to do is sit down with a pen and paper and design how Skork is going to handle code, and how is it going to parse it, how is it going to store it as instructions, and how is it going to run it. All of these things are going to need maybe 20 classes or so, because now I have to introduce ticks into Skork, like in any game, ticks like how to handle events at a certain speed, so I don't get, threading issues, for example. If I want to create a string called s, a sprite s, spring s, I don't know. We'll call these different names. These are horrible variable names, don't use them ever. But let's say all of these are valid Skork code. I gotta figure out how this gets parsed, how does this get stored, and how does this instruction run. And how much time should it take to run. So for example, creating a sprite, it should take at least a second. It would be like really fast internally, it creates a sprite, but the animation, everything of creating a sprite, that has to take time. And obviously I'm doing stuff like that, right? Like I can't just, basically I'm going to have it blink a few times when it spawns, and that should take a second. And that looks really horrible on video. Wow, okay, that's a lot better for the video. Yeah, the video, I think, it's because it gets compressed, actually. You won't see it that way. But anyways, yeah, I have OBS on my right side. Okay, where was I going with this? Right. I need animations and stuff. Certain actions in Skork will take time, or have animations, for example, like sprite stuff. Which is, the things that you're really programming in Skork. So there's a lot of things that need to be planned. I can't just do one thing at a time. Well, I have to do one thing at a time, but really simpler things one at a time. So with that being said, guys, yeah, I haven't had the time to go over all this stuff, and really what I need to do is find that time. And maybe we're gonna change Skork up a little bit. Maybe I might do vlogs with Skork. And what do I mean by vlogs? Sit down with a pen and paper, kinda like this. Oh no, I don't have my, do I have my camera on? No, it refuses to work. I don't know why OBS does that. But I would show you like on a pen and paper, like, showing you and explaining my diagrams and stuff. If they're ever good, I try to do that in one of these classes. Just get one of these pen and papers. Or I write down Skork things in this one class, but I never managed to go anywhere. I just write the things I already know. Oh, guys, I'm very sorry. This is a very rambly video, but let's just keep it concise. I will likely be starting a different segment of this Skork development where we go into, discussing the design of this and how all this underlying structure is going to take place, because there's a lot of things to be considered. Like I said, certain commands or code that gets parsed, has time it takes, so we obviously want to have it do all of that. And we can't run, let's say for example, so like this is really important. When I create a sprite write s dot left 54, s dot right 53. This has to first move 54 units to the left and then move right 53 units. It's not like these two, even though these are two valid code lines, right? Something like int I equals 10, int p equals 10. We don't want that same time, you know what I mean? This might take a few seconds to run, depending on your tick speed. But these two commands, they don't have ticks. So they just get run, the next line gets parsed immediately, ran, executed, and that thing. So we're going to have a, you know, something like a bus, right? A generic bus to push all of these things into it. And then it handles, it takes its tick speed, it figures out what it needs to do, and so on. It will do its thing. This is all very abstract, guys. I'm very sorry. Yeah, it's pretty late at night. I have school tomorrow, and I'm here recording a video because that's what I do. Guys, thanks for watching. If you did find this interesting in some way, I will be keeping you guys posted, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, until then, I hope you are enjoying your school year if you're in school, or your September if you're anywhere in the world. Peace out now.